All right, today we're getting ready to go feed the cows a bale of hay. We have to do it maybe once every week or so. A bale will last them, so gotta take the skid loader there and get a big round bale. I have some in the shed there and dump it in their feeder, so we're gonna get prepared here. It's cold out again yet, of course, so I'm gonna plug in the skid loader here. You'll see what I'm gonna do. All right, we're in the shed here, getting the skid loader plugged in. We got the cord running from the outlet here to the back of the skid loader, and there's a cord right here that's for the engine block heater. So I'm gonna plug that in for a couple hours. Just helps warm up the engine block and just so it starts better. This has glow plugs as well, which help, but in this cold temperature, it definitely is beneficial to plug it in. Easier on the motor once you do get it started in that. And then I also brought the battery charger here. I just had a couple issues here the last couple times I used it. I mean, the battery is decent yet. It shows on it that we bought this skid loader new, and it's battery's from 2012, so it is 6.5 years old, which is pretty good lifespan on it already, but we've had them go 10, 12 years, but it works just fine in the summer, but it is giving, in this cold weather, it didn't want to quite work as it should, didn't crank it over, but when it was 30 degrees and that, it did just fine, but in this cold weather, it's a little bit harder, so I got the battery charger hooked up to it. The hot is by the starter there, and the ground on the battery, so we're just gonna put it on a 10 amp charge here for a couple while I have it plugged in for a little. You can hear it sizzling a little bit, the engine block heater there. So we will close this up usually I close it up a little bit more than that even, but any heat that's generated from having the engine block heater plugged in, kind of keep it in there. Very little, but at least it helps a little bit keep things warm. And so, all right, we will leave that then for a couple hours here, and then we'll go get the cows a bale. All right, we're just getting back to the shed here. I was in with the girls and my wife a little bit, and now we're getting back to the shed here. Inside I was working on some production records and doing some paperwork inside. Our yield records, production records, crop insurance stuff, so all that paperwork needs to be done after harvest too. So we will back at the skid loader here. After having it plugged in here for a couple hours, we'll come around over here. We'll get the key turned on here. I talked about the glow plugs, and that's that indicator right there. That shows that the glow plugs are activated, and it has a countdown there. So once that gets down to 0, then we'll try to start it. So. Behind here, we'll shut the battery charger off, get these disconnected, and we'll get everything closed up here and head over to feed the cows. All right, we're here on the road again, on our way to feed the cattle. I'm just gonna pan over here. It's a little rough on here on the road because of the snow, so bear with me a little bit. But out the window here, we got here one of our fields. You can maybe see the pivot out there. Over here, this is the irrigation well that feeds that pivot, that irrigation system, and it feeds another one as well. In that line of pine jump out of the skid loader here so I can open up the fence. Okay, we got that unlatched. And we'll be going there to dump it in that bale feeder there. Here's the skid loader with the bale on it usually, so I will set the bale down here, and I'm gonna just kind of stir that around what's left in there with the point, just you know, if there's some good stuff or poor stuff around there, just get it mixed around a little bit so they can get at it better. Alright, we're back after stirring that up a little bit, and we'll jab this guy here with the bale spear and try to get them dumped in there halfway center. And there we go. They got some fresh. That'll last them maybe up to about a week or so. And this is their pasture here. Not much of a pasture, it doesn't look like now, but what they're in all summer. Then we have another bigger one back to the side there, and it has a couple ponds in, so they can drink water out of there, and they can go in there on hot days. They got the shade of the trees, so they got it pretty nice. There's a lot of grass out here for them to eat, and like I said, they can go in the water, the shade, kind of pretty too. All right, getting the chain locked there, back outside of the gated area. So we'll head back over to the skid loader here, climb inside where it's a little bit warmer. And we'll head inside here. Gotta lift up, unlock the bucket again. Those levers get all the way up. Drop it off. So once I get the other bucket picked up and lights shut off here, we'll be on our way home. Alright, we just got onto the road here. We're heading home. Should probably turn on our lights here. Getting a little dark out, so got a little bit of snow coming down. Actually a little sleet even, kind of slippery out. I know they're talking snow, and I think it's tomorrow night even, so 4 to 7 inches. So we'll probably be back over here. I clean out this guy's yard here, so I'll probably be having to come back here, clean out snow. Alright, we'll pull into the shed here and get this bucket dropped off, just in case if we need it with one of the other skid loaders, then at least we don't have to get this one started. So we'll drop this bucket off. Park this skid loader for the day. Get everything shut off, lights off. A little bit difficult in the dark shed here. Shut the lights off, everything is dark. Got to find your way to the light. So, you know, on the combine it's kind of nice. They have it where if you had the lights on when you stop the machine, you shut the lights off, you stop the machine, and they actually come back on for like 2 minutes, which is kind of nice. Allows you to get down and get to where you need to be. So we'll get out of here and